good, Illumineers, my Lorcana fam out there? AZ Aquaman here with another video for you guys. So for today's video, we got a nice gameplay vid here. We're rocking the Emerald Sapphire Mufasa and the squad. And the wife is rocking the Amethyst steel deck. So I've been trying to put in some work with this Mufasa deck here. Ever since that leak of that rotation and not hearing any reprints on, you know, Amber Mufasa. If I'm playing Lorcana, I gotta play Mufasa. So if Amber Mufasa is getting rotated, we gotta do something with Blue Mufasa here. So I'm trying my best. But I think we're on to play here. So we ink You're Welcome, and we draw a card from Popsicle. She inks a go and plays a Captain Hook. Yeah, just if that Amber Mufasa gets rotated, it's like, oh man, a piece of me is going away, because just that Mufasa deck's been there. All right, so she's gonna quest with the hook here because she's, you know, we don't have any rush character, so she's not really scared of getting a clap back from anything here. But yeah, so as I was saying, if no reprints on Amber Mufasa, I promise you guys I will do my best to make something out of this Blue Mufasa deck. Or at least Blue Mufasa. We got to do something with it. So we played Grandma here, and we're thinking about what to put in our hand here. And we're going to pass turn. She inks a crab and plays a Pete. Pete is definitely, this is the crappy thing about this matchup is, Pete is literally our kryptonite here. Pete just basically shuts our turns down, which sucks. So we're gonna play the Donald there, and we're just gonna ramp. And then we inked an action or a song because we can't play any actions for this turn anyways, so. And right here, I'm thinking about just taking out the Captain Hook here, just to slow down the lore count. And I think this is what I'm gonna do. Just take out the Captain Hook and then pass. Yep, that's exactly what we're doing. All right, so we pass turn there. She inks an Elsa. And plays a Genie. And she's gonna quest out here. She goes up to 7-0. We got 6 in the Inkwell. Okay, we're playing Develop Your Brain. And we're gonna challenge the Shmi there with Donald to just slow down the tempo of her lore count there, because she's getting up to double digits. We play a Grandma here. I'll take that one and put one back at the bottom of the deck. And we're gonna ink You're Welcome for this turn, and then we're gonna play Visions of the Future. Honestly, guys, this deck is a lot of fun. Obviously, it's not like a tier 1 deck. We're gonna trade with Pete there. It's not a tier 1 deck, and but honestly, I really think it can compete. It could at least compete. And we get hit with another Pete, so that literally just shuts our. It feels like when we get hit with Pete, it literally feels like our turn just gets shut down. It feels really bad. But anyways, what I was saying is the deck's really fun, and the fun part about it is one, it is a Mufasa deck, and two, it's almost, oh, there it is. There's our boy right there. What was I saying? It's fun, and it's almost like there's like a lot of like lines and strategies involved, because you have to set up your plays, and you have to, especially with all those cards that you dig through, you got to make sure we pick the right cards to pick. It's like piecing up like puzzle pieces to set up your plays while trying, to control your opponent's board, or knowing what to sing, when to sing, if you want to sing. It's just, there's a lot of things incorporated with trying to get your win condition, and it's just really fun. So she's questing with Pete. It's 11. She bounces, and she's going to play Pete again. Yeah, at this point, we're just getting Peted every turn, and it just feels bad because we can't play any actions. We have 6 in an inkwell, but I really do think this deck can compete. But right now she's got another snake in hand too, so she could bounce Pete and replay Pete again. So yeah, it feels really bad when the deck we're playing we do have a lot of actions and songs, and that's part of our win condition, is to be able to play those actions and songs. But we've been shut down almost every turn here. So we're gonna ink You're Welcome, or not. Thinking of what to ink. I just think this just a bad matchup. Okay, we are gonna ink You're Welcome, and we're just gonna quest out here. I mean, against Amber Steel, it still feels bad, but it doesn't feel as bad because Amber Steel doesn't have characters to just bounce Pete and replay him again, because we literally haven't done really anything here, and jeez, we're gonna get hit with Pete again. So it's like, yeah, we can't do anything. We haven't done anything in like the last 4 or 5 turns here, so we just got Peted again. All I'm saying is, if we even if we got hit with 1 or 2 Petes, I think we would have done fine. But just getting hit with Pete after Pete every turn, it just killed us. And she's got lethal on board. We can't play any actions to bounce or do anything to her characters, and she's got an evasive, so we're calling it here. We're scooping it up. Yeah, we literally weren't able to do anything, just to bounce and Pete. So that's definitely our kryptonite here. But like I was saying with Amber Steel, even if we get hit with Pete, it still feels kind of bad, but not as bad as that, because Amethyst Steel they're just able to just bounce Pete and just keep abusing him. And 1, maybe 2 turns is already crucial for us not to be playing an action, but getting hit with Pete turn after turn after turn after turn is just, yeah, that was just downhill from there. But we had a good board setup, and yeah, just Pete stopped us. So we'll see what we can do this next game. But when we do win with this deck, not only is it fun, it's like, it's actually really, it feels rewarding winning with this deck, because there's just so much things and setups and a lot of things that you have to do to set up for your win condition. It's literally like a puzzle. Like you're trying to build your puzzle, and then when you have your win condition, you win the game. It just feels good winning with this deck. And if you guys have been watching my channel for a while now, you know, like 95% of the time, I really don't play meta decks. The only time I really play meta is to play the deck and see how the lines work, so I know what to do with it again, or I know how to go against it when I'm playing against it, against people with it. But when I, you know, tournaments and stuff, I'm usually not the meta deck person. I'll play meta decks, but majority of the time I don't play them in tourneys. We got peated again. Here we go again. All right, we played a second muse here. I was thinking about crashing into one of the hooks, but honestly, I don't think it's even worth it, because even though I can't see her hand when I was playing her, like I was expecting that she did have a fox or a crab anyways, and I wasn't willing to trade a muse for a captain hook. So I just passed turn. She passes turn. Our board doesn't look that bad at all, actually. But she did peat us, so we can't do anything. Oh no, did she peat us? No, she didn't peat, because she played the rabbit. So, yeah, actions are live this turn. Thank God. But yeah, as I was saying, it's just winning with this deck just feels so rewarding, because there's a lot of work put into like strategizing, you know, the amount of cards you have to grab, or what you're trying to look for, like this, like how far I'll go. You got to make sure you're picking out the right pieces. You got to know when to sing the songs or just to hard cast it. You have to make sure you're still controlling your opponent's board so they don't get away from you too much. There's just a lot of things involved, and I don't know why I just pushed my... Did I just push one of my ink in the discard pile? I think I did without noticing it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think when I did that, I'm so used to doing that little slide move. I didn't even think about it. I did. I slid. Yep, and I didn't notice. Oh my goodness. Oh, you fool. Rookie move. Oh, I've never done that before. I don't know. Of course I did it in front of the video and the camera for everyone to see. That's awesome. But yeah, that was an accident, and apparently I didn't catch it. So I caught it right now, looking over this, but oh well, it is what it is. So we did sing Let It Go with one of the muses, and then we're gonna bounce the muse here and ink the tipo. So I just bounced the muse because one, muse is probably gonna get clobbered anyway, so I'd rather keep her in hand, and I didn't want to bounce the rabbit for her to draw more cards, because yep, this is what I was afraid of. I was hoping she was running out of bouncers, but it's just happening all over again. Like, honestly, if Pete wasn't in play at all, or like we were playing other decks, we'd be doing some work right now. But yeah, so I think we have 8 in the inkwell. We just dropped Mufasa here, so we didn't really, I guess we didn't really need to use a, oh no, I guess no Mufasa. We're playing, maybe we don't have Mufasa in hand then. So we're digging for Mufasa. We played Grandma. Bottom of that. I can't believe I slid that extra ink in, and then we're going to play Muses here. She's at 7. I think we can afford not to do anything here and just leave it how it is. She can go up to 10 right here unless she sings songs. So she is going to 10. Oh my goodness. She bounces. We got peated again. This is what I'm saying. Like, we can't do anything. There it is. There's our boy. We dropped the Mufasa. All right, so we can't play any songs or actions, but at least we have Mufasa on board here. So this is how we usually pick the Mufasa skill here. Do the dice roll. All right. And we still haven't inked for a turn yet. We're probably just going to ink an action card here because we probably have all action cards in hand anyways. I can't believe so we ink, you're welcome. I still can't believe I slid that extra ink. I'm glad I saw that. Now I'm going to be very mindful of this because I got to make sure I can't be doing that in the tournaments. That was bad. I don't think it really matter, I guess, but it still sucked losing an ink. So we just traded Grandma with the snake just to slow her down a little bit more. And at this point, we have the Mufasa down. We're just hoping we don't get peated again, so we're just going to quest here for 2. Because if I do have the Medal of Honor card, it's game next turn, more than likely. And never mind, we just got peated again, so, yep. That's not going to happen this turn. Bummer. That Pete, it literally killed us both games. Like, we had good setup, guys. Like, we just, oh my goodness, double Mufasa. All right, so she can go up to 14 here, which we could still, like, I have no problem with, 17, 18, 19 lures on our opponent's side because this is like basically an OTK deck. We can go from 18 to 24 or more and just one-shot your opponent. But yeah, that 2 lures right there just makes a difference with the quest because usually, like, with 1 Medal of Honor, we can usually get Mufasa to quest for 18 and that would make it 20. Or if we don't have the 2 lures, we can hit Medal of Honor and then possibly hit another Medal of Honor and then just you came back 3 times or 2 times and then still win. So at this point, we're still in the game. I think right here I'm trying to so I was scared that she had Cobra because she's got 16 on board, and then with Cobra she'd go to 20, so that's why I did that, just to slow it down. Ooh, does she not have Pete? Oh my god. That's probably game, guys. Did you see, like, we literally could not do it. We got peated almost every turn again, so that's just how it goes sometimes. Like, that's game because we can't do anything. I'm wondering what I had in my hand. But I'm pretty sure it's probably yeah, oh my god. All right. Well, GG. We definitely had game next or that turn if we didn't get peated. All right.